Man, oh man, what is going on with Sony? It seems to be one L after another, and it looks like those 75 people, well, up to 75 that are going to lose their jobs at Insomniac might actually be real. People were saying that this was fake news and this was old news, and the fact that it had that line saying that a studio was going to be shut down was actually Pixel Plus, and there was always the chance that that could be the thing, right? But as you can see on screen right now, breaking news, this has actually been proven that a studio has been shut down. But, at the same time, this is absolutely just wild, right? At a time when Microsoft is buying and investing and building their studios, Sony is tearing down their whole infrastructure. This is crazy. I just don't know what the hell's going on. Like, since Jim Ryan is he tearing down Sony while he's making his grand exit, or is the new person that's shadowing him, God, I can't remember his name, just absolutely wrecking everything Sony built? Like, is this the Sony? This is crazy, right? I mean, I don't get it. I really don't. This is unbelievable. Sony just seems to be just all over the place right now. But before we get into this main article, a word from our sponsors.
UPerfect.
If you travel a lot or have limited space or simply want a second monitor that is portable, or maybe you are looking to turn your smartphone into a full-fledged laptop, UPerfect has the screen for you. Whether your needs are for gaming with screen sizes from 15 to 18 inches at 120 to 144 Hz, providing you that crisp, smooth display at 2K resolutions, or you need it for work purposes ranging from single to dual and even vertical monitors, enabling you to be as productive as ever, providing you with the best form of productivity. Or maybe you are looking for something more unorthodox. UPerfect has you covered with options like the U-Dock, allowing you to dock your phone to a lap dock. I know, it sounds cool, right? This provides you with that laptop experience with a screen and a keyboard, while all the power comes from your smartphone. Smartphones today are extremely powerful, so turning that into something more productive like a laptop is a simple procedure by connecting it with a cable to your laptop. Whatever your needs, UPerfect has you covered. Even better, UPerfect has partnered with me to provide you with a staggering 30% discount on orders over $200 if you use the discount code TheChaosLounge30 at checkout. All the links are in the description below, and remember that all purchases support me and the channel. We will also be doing a review of one of the monitors that I've purchased, and it should be arriving, so do look out for that as well in the upcoming weeks. Thank you so much. Now on to the regular showing. It's a really good monitor, folks. I've got a review in the description below. Go check it out. It's actually pretty nice. We've also got a discount code, so you get some money off as well. All purchases go to supporting the channel. All right. Now that that's out the way, let's check this out. So we've got breaking. PlayStation fans upset with new job cuts, and now there's been a studio closure. At first, Contact Tent has been shut down days before Christmas. They created the PSVR game Firewall 0 Hour. A fan said, "How could they do this before Christmas?" At Sony is in crisis again. Some sad news to share today. After nearly 6 years with the amazing folks at First Contact Tent, the company will be shutting down. If you know of any opportunities or anyone looking for someone like me, any help, even a retweet is appreciated. Happy holidays, everyone. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I mean, I actually considered picking this game up over Christmas, but now that there's going to be no support for it, there might as well not be. This is wild. This is wild. This is wild, wild, wild. There's nothing here on the official channel. But this hasn't been updated since the 8th of December, I don't think. 18th. So there's been no official public announcement yet. They are looking, it seems, for creators. But the studio that actually built them, I guess, is gone. Like, if this is real, like, seriously, this is just wild, man. This is absolutely wild. Sony is in the worst possible place it can be in right now. And considering all the successes that they've had with the 50 million consoles, the constant 6 million, 5 million Spider-Man sales, God of War sales, PlayStation makes great games, but no one is buying these games in order to fund them, are they? And now we're seeing the true colors of everything. You know, all these PlayStation fans that go and buy second-hand games not supporting Sony, that doesn't count as you buying games, dude. That doesn't count. It doesn't count because you're only feeding those stores. You're not feeding the main people who buy, where the money actually goes for retail games. Secondhand games is double dipping for stores. I can't believe Sony is now cleaning house with everything. What happened to them fully supporting VR, standing by VR? And now they're shutting down their studios? This is, the Vita, PSVR all over again. Like I said from the very beginning, the only successful accessory that Sony has released is the PlayStation Portal. And you know why? Because they don't have to do nothing with it. It's literally just a remote play. It's a brick. It does the same thing that your phone can do or any other device that has the ability to run the PlayStation app. That's it. So it can't fail. That's the point. My heart goes out to the people, especially this close to Christmas. Like, I agree. How could they do this right before Christmas, right? Even January would have been bad, but just give them until February to sort something out. Why close it down at the worst time of the year? This is the time when people, buy their gifts, spend that merry time with their family. This is just not good, man. Not good. I'm really disappointed in how Sony is actually going about everything. And we still haven't had any comment from Sony either. I'm still seeing people white knighting these actions from Sony, praising them and saying that they're doing the right thing and people should just shut up. It's like, how can you even say that? I don't get it, man. This is bad. This is really, really bad. But it kind of makes sense when you see stuff like this. I said Sony now throwing everything and the kitchen sink to see what sticks and works. The Game Pass model looking mighty good right now and shows Phil's forward thinking was the right way. And as you can see from this, they're looking to try and get PlayStation Plus, the service, on tablets, laptops, Fire Sticks, TVs, the works. They're looking to do it all over. This is like they've realized now that the sustainable model through the console alone is not enough. Cloud and releasing it on PC are the way to go, and I think they've finally realized that. You can look at this over here. Surface 3.0 aims to expand the vision for PS Plus. All this time, people were saying, no, Sony would never do that. PlayStation is if you want to play PlayStation games, you need to be on PlayStation. And we can clearly see from that notion that people that want to play PlayStation aren't going to Sony. Not enough. Not enough. And we've already seen Spider-Man, having sold 6 million units, is not even breaking even due to the ballooning prices of the actual development cost. It needs 7.1 million. So it needs to sell another 1.1 million. And don't forget, all those bundled sales with the console, the actual purchase price of those games, up to 50% is given to Marvel. For each of the games that are sold, box price, up to 26% is given to Marvel. The shops take about 5-10% as their own revenue, and then whatever's left over is given to Sony. So Sony is essentially losing between 30 and 35% on each box product as well when it comes to Marvel. So I saw this one person, this one person was arguing with me, being quite vulgar on Twitter, saying, oh, how they made 400 million, thinking that Sony was getting all of that $70 price on a box product or on a digital sale. Obviously ponies are now delusional because they can't think straight. The only thing that they can do now is make really crude comments to try and show their superiority. They're just triggered out of their brains at the moment. But this is crazy. From shutting down a studio to going full into, I mean, remember they were saying that this is not a sustainable model. This is something that they can't do day and date. Going to PC and PlayStation is something that would harm Sony. Not anymore, folks. Not anymore. Cloud gaming, going day and date on PC looks to be a future that's coming to Sony real quick. Don't forget, Ratchet and Clank actually flopped sales-wise when it was on PlayStation alone. It only managed to recoup its sales when it went to PlayStation, where it sold another 500 or 600,000 units, and it actually finally broke, made a bit of profit. Well, enough to not actually make a loss. But that shows that they need PC. And Phil Spencer's thinking of going Xbox and PC was the right option because the console itself just wasn't expanding big enough. It was plateauing. And it shows that all these consoles that people are buying for PlayStation, all they're buying is the Call of Duty, the FIFA, the Madden, the Minecraft. That's all they're buying, and that is all they're playing. The average gamer, the average normie, as we like to call them, that is the games that they play. They don't buy anything else. They don't buy the God of War. They're not interested in that stuff. Just the other day, I was at a relative's house, and the games that they were playing is mind-blowing, like UFC. No shade on UFC, but that's not the sort of game I associate with AAA, right? But if you looked at his games collection, UFC, FIFA, Madden, Call of Duty, these are the games that was in his library. But I didn't see anything like God of War or Uncharted or The Last of Us. And when I questioned them, why don't you try those games? And they said, they don't interest me. I don't like those games. And I'm sure there's so many other people out there. So Sony is selling millions and millions of consoles, but when no one is buying those exclusive PlayStation experiences, it's kind of like a false paradigm where it looks great on paper with the consoles, but if your sales year on year are going down, for software at least, when it comes to your first party, that's kind of a problem. And with the prices increasing, well, you're getting this. You're getting staff shortages. You're getting studios being shut down. I mean, my heart goes out to them. This time of the year is a horrible thing to be going through. And now we're seeing them looking to go into full cloud and PC. I mean, the tides have turned, right? Clearly, the tides have turned, and they have finally seen the light that, this is the way forward. They're looking to leverage their partners to try and get more out of them, squeeze more out of them, make more discounts, get some more content from FIFA, Fortnite. These are the games that people, the average normies play. And so, plus on mobile, plus on PC, game streaming on mobile, smart TVs, and browsers. They are going all in. This looks like this is the way they're going to go. And I reckon we've seen some slides as well that they're going to look to release games day and date on PC as well. It looks like if Xbox is going third party, Sony's following them too, if that's what it means. If releasing on Xbox means your PC is third party, then Sony's going third party too, right? But what this tells you is, if you've got a powerful enough PC, it's the best place to game right now, regardless of Xbox or PlayStation. And the games are cheaper on PC. It's a win-win, unless you're into those launcher wars. Then you might have a problem with like Epic Games and Steam. But man, this is a big L for Sony. Big L. Especially this time. We're going to have a good stream tomorrow, so make sure you turn up for that. Also got another video coming tomorrow around midday, so make sure you check out that. We're going to talk about Starfield. I wanted to release that now, but this was much more pressing, and I think this is I think this just needed to get out there. But yeah, man, unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Sony is just all over the place. They are just having the worst time of their life right now. Crazy. Anyway, folks, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have that conversation, and I'll see you in the next one. Remain legend.